Deep dive. The ninth remembrance. The two layers. This is part of a longer protocol, but stands alone. The foundational ideas, briefly: you are source, the world is the mirror. Imagination is the real and creation is finished. The lag is sensory, the law is amoral. There are wrong moves to avoid, you do not have to feel it. There are practical moves to make. Got them? Now we deal with the most common operational confusion in the entire doctrine. The confusion is this: you decide to be the version of yourself who has it. Good, but you still have to live a day. The 3D person who has not messaged is real. The bank account is real. The body in the mirror is real. The room around you is real. How do you reconcile being the version who has it, internally, with the version of life you are actually living, externally? The answer is 2 layers. The 4D is internal. It is the layer of imagination, assumption, identity, decision. It is where the work is. In the 4D, you are fully the version. You have the relationship. You have the body. You have the money. You live there, internally, in your imagination, in your inner conversations, in the version of you that you are deciding to be. The 3D is external. It is the layer of physical action, your daily routine, the people you actually interact with, the body you actually inhabit, the account you actually have. The 3D is the lagging effect of the 4D. It will update, but it has not yet. The most important principle in this remembrance: you do not act in the 3D as if the 4D is true. You do not text them 3 times a day, because in the 4D you are together. You do not buy a £100,000 car, because in the 4D you are wealthy. You do not stand in front of the mirror and tell strangers you are 6'5". You do not announce to your family that you are about to come into a windfall. The 4D work is internal. The 3D life continues normally, with one shift. In the 3D, you have the posture of someone who already has it. Not the behavior. The posture, the calm, the slight indifference, the lack of desperation. The version of you who is already in the relationship is not desperately scanning their phone, so you stop scanning. The version of you who already has the money is not checking the balance with dread, so you stop checking. The version of you who already has the body is not avoiding mirrors, so you stop avoiding. You change the posture without faking the result. In the 3D, be polite. Be normal. Do not chase. Do not perform. Do not proclaim. Do not try to engineer the outcome through action. In the 4D, internally, live the result fully. Have the conversation with them. Have the warmth of someone who is loved. See the version of you with the body. See the bank account. Drift into the after moment before sleep. See yourself from the perspective of the version who has it. The 2 layers do not contradict each other. The 4D is the cause. The 3D is the lagging effect. You are not forcing the 3D to match the 4D through behavior. You are letting the 3D catch up to the 4D by changing what is true in the 4D. Practical examples. The bank account, you do not pretend it says something it does not. You note the number. You do not let the number define who you are. You do not become small because of it. You do not become panicked by it. You just look, note, and move on. The number is part of the recording. The mirror, you do not pretend you are taller. You see what you see, but you do not let the reflection define you. You do not start a daily ritual of comparing the current you to the wanted you. The reflection is part of the recording. The person who has not messaged, you do not text them 3 extra times to compensate for the silence. You do not show up unannounced. You do not pretend you are together. You stay polite, normal, calm. Your inner life is full of them, complete and warm. Your outer life makes no claim about them. This is how you live the doctrine without going insane, without looking insane, without feeling like a fraud. You live one life. In that life, you are the version who has it. Internally, fully. Externally, calmly, normally, without performance. The 3D will catch up. It always does. A useful phrase, said in your own head when you feel the tension between the 2 layers. Inner full. Outer calm. The 3D catches up. That is the 9th remembrance. The 2 layers. The work is internal. The life continues normally. Now, take a breath. Carry it with you.